What's up, guys? Welcome to our WNL Tier 1 Flow Course Qualifier. We're so excited to have you guys, and we're excited to jump into this rules video. Before we get started, we're going to go over a couple ground rules real quick, just so everybody's on the same page for some of the basic rules and stuff. So, first of all, this is a Flow Course Qualifier, which means you're scored on whoever goes the furthest the fastest. So, you are scored up until your first fall. After that, you're allowed to keep running if you would like to, as long as you have time remaining on your time limit. And then, yeah, you're allowed to keep going. You just won't be scored for everything after that first fall. The only people that are allowed on the course inside, we've got a little gray half wall. The only people allowed in the inside of this, which is where the warm-up area is going to be and where the course is going to be, are our staff, athletes, and certified coaches. So if you are a certified coach, make sure to go to the front desk. You can't really miss it walking in here. Get checked in, and they'll make sure you get a wristband so that you're able to come out on the course. That includes people who are videoing, chalk holders, anything like that. Dismount criteria for the WNL. You have to meet 3 criteria to complete an obstacle and get points for that. So number 1 is you have to touch the landing platform. Number 2 is you have to disengage from the obstacle. And number 3 is you have to cross that front plane of the dismount platform. So make sure you guys don't skip over any of the landing platforms. You always have to touch them. There's a couple areas where the landing platforms are the starting platforms for the next obstacle, so we'll be very clear with when those times are. And there may be a couple areas, depending on what division you are, where you'll have a touch point to complete an obstacle, and we'll be clear on where that is as well. You are allowed to reset anywhere on the course as long as you don't touch anything out of bounds. So if you get up and you don't like how something feels, or you want some more chalk, or you need to shake out a little bit more, you're more than welcome to go back to the starting platform. Just don't touch anything that's out of bounds, and you'll be good to go. Other than that, that should be about it. Oh, we will be providing chalk. So if you don't have chalk, we'll have some provided. If you don't have a coach to run with you or to carry your chalk, one of our resetters will carry chalk with you or for you during your course run. But if you bring your own, that's fine as well. So yeah, let's get started. All right, guys, your first obstacle is called Windy Road. These green blocks right here are your starting platform. So once you step up on here, make sure you don't touch any of the obstacles until the timer and we say go. We'll count down with you. It'll say 3, 2, 1, and then go. You are allowed to use hands and feet on anything that is over here. Your dismount platform, you will see, is at the end. It's the purple circle. So to get there, you are allowed to use the Bosu ball, the tumble track, the quintuple steps, the Bosu ball, the pipe, and then your dismount platform is that purple circle. And you are allowed to spill over on this mat, so you can touch it and jump off the other side if you would like to. Coach Keegan has your demo. And that is a clear. Moving on to the next obstacle. All right, your next obstacle is called Circus. On this obstacle, you're allowed to use the trampoline and anything. You can use the red and the blue on top of it. You're allowed to use the trapeze bar. Make sure you're not using any straps or carabiners or anything like that. You're allowed to use the next trapeze bar. And then your dismount platform is the black hero box over here by the rock wall. This is a spillover mat. You're allowed to land and step or jump past it if you need to and carry momentum past. The pit pillow is there just so that if you guys need to jump into it, you can. It's a little close to the rock wall, but it's just there to help pad it a little bit. I will have your demo. And that is a clear. All right, your next obstacle is called Don't Fall. You are allowed the starting platform, which is this black tag box right here. You're allowed the blue cannonball, the green cone, the blue T-hold, the green and blue nunchuck, the green cannonball, the blue cannonball, and your dismount platform is the purple circle right here. Make sure on these holds you're keeping your hands and fingers off the hardware of the straps. The nunchuck has a piece of pink tape. You need to make sure you're keeping your hands and fingers below that piece of pink tape. All right? I've got your demo. And that is a clear. All right, your next obstacle is called tightrope. Now, before you get to this obstacle, just be mindful your dismount platform for the last obstacle is this purple circle right here. You're allowed to spill over on that, but just be mindful as you're getting up that you're not tripping on this slack line strap right here, and that you're getting straight to the black pad, but I just don't want you guys to trip on that. All right, your starting platform is the black pad. You're going across the slack line over the foam pit. Your dismount is the black pad that's on the other side. Now, during competition day, there will be a line that goes across the top with a hold hanging down that you will be able to use as well. We'll walk through that and kind of show you a demo with that hold on comp day, but for now, I'll just demo getting across the slack line. You can use the hold if you want to, you don't have to, so I'll just demo it without using it for now. And that is a clear. All right, your next obstacle is called Twister. So you are starting on this gray platform right here. You are allowed to use the red ring and this red ring to get to the gray pad over there. That is your dismount. Over here, the rings, you are only allowed to use the outside hooks. On competition day, there'll be some pool noodles on the inside hook showing you that they're off limits. In the demo, I will not use those inside hooks to show you how you will need to do the obstacle, but you will move this ring to this hook, go across, pop this one off, and twist it around the last hook to get to the gray pad. So here's your demo. And that's a clear. All right, your next obstacle is called Charlotte's Web. So your starting platform is this gray pad right here. You are allowed hands and feet on the yellow cargo net. We must stay underneath, we're not going on top. And your dismount pad is this gray pad right here. Be mindful, this gray pad may slide a little bit. It's not tied down, so do with that what you will. Here's your demo. And that's a clear. All right, your next obstacle is called Zigzag. Your starting platform is this elevated gray pad right here. You're allowed to use this silver bar, not this blue hold. It won't be here on comp day. So this silver bar, this PVC pipe, not the bar, this PVC pipe, not the bar, this last cliche bar right here, and your dismount pad is this gray pad. It is not a spillover pad, so make sure you stick the landing, because if you fall off the front side, you will fail the next obstacle. Here's your demo. All right, your next obstacle is called Doorstopper. Your starting platform is this elevated gray pad right here. You are allowed to use the 3 green bars with your hands only, and your dismount pad is this black pad right here, which is a spillover pad. That pad is Velcroed down, but it can move if you're not being too careful, so it's your responsibility to make sure that it doesn't flip and you don't land back behind that original front plane of that landing platform. So here's your demo. All right, your next obstacle is called Cliff Jumper. Your starting platform is this black tag box right here. You are allowed to use any of the green parts on this cliffhanger, any of the green parts on this cliffhanger, any of the green parts on this cliffhanger. You're allowed to use this bar right here, and your dismount platform is this gray pad. It is not a spillover, so make sure you're sticking your landing so you don't fail the next obstacle. Here's your demo. All right, your next obstacle is called hold on tight. Your starting platform is this elevated gray pad right here. You are allowed to use the green monkey bar, the green ledge, the green ledge, the green monkey bar, the green monkey bar, the peg, the green ledge, and your dismount is this black pad right here. It's a spillover, so you can land on it and pass. This is somewhat Velcroed down, but it can move just like one of those other pads, so make sure that you are not flipping it and falling backwards. That's your responsibility. Here's your demo. All right, your next obstacle is a linked obstacle. It starts with flying saucer. You're starting on this SAM ladder bar right here, and you're allowed to use the 2 sets of flying bar cradles. So you hop the bar to the first set, to the second set, and then you are allowed to use this silver bar right here. You complete flying saucer. When you touch the first spinning basket, then you begin Saturn's rings, and you're gonna advance hands only through the 3 baskets. Those are the only things you're allowed to touch. And your dismount platform is the tip pillow, which is technically a spillover, but then you're trying to hit the buzzer right there on the left side, and then you've got yourself a full clear. So here's your demo for both of those.